Peace and love, creatives. Well, we're on day 29. 29. Oh my gosh. I'm like beside myself that I've made it this far with the videoing and all that stuff. Like, I'm so proud of myself for sticking with it. We have 2 more days to go. I'm very confident that we're all going to get through it. Yeah, so day 29, the prompt is patch. And here I am just drawing a little kitty cat in a pumpkin patch. Very simple, but cute. I'm just penciling in where I'm going to put pumpkins. I definitely don't put as many as I penciled in, but I like the way it ends up coming out. My background's going to be real simple. The top is going to be black, and the bottom is going to be like a green kind of color. I'm using Winsor & Newton drawing inks for this one. My previous inkings or drawings, those were done with Dr. P.H. Martin Bombay ink. I love those inks, they're awesome, but I figured since I have these inks, I might as well check them out and see how they work. They're a lot thinner than the P.H. Martins, and also like they don't settle. Like with the P.H. Martins, you end up having like a separation thing going on. The bottom is all like the thick of the ink, and then the top, I guess, is the watery portion of it. And you have to shake it really, really well before you use them. With Winsor & Newton, it doesn't have that separation. I do shake them anyway, just I guess out of habit, but they don't have that separation, and they work differently too. So that's it. Just I guess it's preference, because there was a artwork that I did with the Winsor & Newton that it just wasn't working well for me with as far as like mixing colors were concerned. But I did mix colors in this piece, and it turned out well. I didn't see the separation that was going on in my previous painting. But here I'm just, I did a wet on wet with the background for the black. And eventually I'll put stars in the back. And then the ground, I just did it the emerald green. I think it came out good. Okay, so my camera skills are, they're at the beginner level, if I'm being honest. And I try to zoom in so you guys can get like a nice close crisp view of the line work that I'm putting down right now. And it looks great. It's going fine. Nice and zoomed in. Perfect. Until I forget that I'm zoomed in and continue doing artwork outside of frame, which is okay. Just, outlines of pumpkins magically appear. And that's pretty much how it goes for this portion. There's something about a black background with a whole bunch of stars just shining behind the piece. I don't know. I just love the way it looks. It really makes the piece in front stand out more, I guess. But definitely afterwards, I'm going to put more stars in the background because I don't feel like there's enough back there. So yeah, I'm gonna do that later. Also, as far as the pumpkins are concerned, this was all like, it was fully experimental because I didn't know if the orange ink was going to stand out enough on top of the green ink that I used for the grass. But I kind of was lazy and didn't want to worry about the shapes of the pumpkins until afterwards. So I put the green down, then made pumpkin shapes, and then put the orange, hoping that the orange would be a thick enough consistency, I guess, for it to, you know, layer on top of the grass, the green color. Layer on top enough so that it still stuck out. I don't know if I think I got away with it. Like, the pumpkins just look like they're in the night, like they're sitting out in the night sky. And that's the color of those pumpkins. But as far as the pumpkin in the center with the cat, I wanted to make sure that those colors were more vibrant so that it stood out more, and so that you got the feel that the smaller pumpkins on the floor are in the background and the pumpkin with the cat on top is in the front. So in front of the pumpkin, I put like a little bit of orange ink to represent shadowing. I felt, number one, that there wasn't enough shadow, but number two, that the color was off. So I end up going in with like a grayish tint, and I like the way the shadow ends up looking after I do that. So I end up taking my Pilot pen to the cat just to make the outline of it a little bit cleaner because it looked kind of messy. There were a couple of like little patches around the cat that patch, get it? See what I did there? Totally. I'm so funny. Anyway, I did the line work around that, and I almost forgot to, you know, do the line work on the pumpkins, the little creases and crevices and all that. So I ended up doing that with the Pilot pen as well. I love that Pilot pen. It's a V-ball and a 0.7, and it's awesome. I love it. Works really well. And that's pretty much it, guys. Day 29, patch. Thanks for watching. Peace and love. See you tomorrow.